Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a sticker and planner haul. I have a couple of journaling stuff, a couple of reading journal things, and then my usual things. So let's get straight into the haul. So the first part of my haul here, I just have a couple of things from Notebook Therapy. I saw these when they were released and I was like, I don't need them, and then I just kept going back, putting them in my cart, putting them in my cart, blah, 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 blah. And eventually I just caved when I had money. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy these because I keep going back to them. So that just shows that I kind of want them. So these are from the Luna Delivery Collection. And this is a group of stamps. And this is an A6 journal. And I know it's A6 and I usually use A5, but the design, you get to see what it is here in the box. It was just perfect for me. And they only released it in A6. And if they released in A5, I definitely would have gotten one anyway, but I put this off buying it because it's A6. But I had to get it, guys. I mean, it's purple and it has a cute little cat in a stamp on the front. I just like, look at it. And on the side you have a cute little moon and stars. And then the A6, it's like a traveler's notebook style, so there's the elastic of it this way. Although it still has like the hardcover. Look at the little cat. I so wish this was an A5 option of their normal notebooks. It's still the same paper, 160 GSM, super nice and white with the dot grid. But yeah, I really wish they had released this in A5 because I would definitely be using it as my next reading journal. So pretty. With a whisper of witchcraft and a touch of cat's grace, each delivery unveils a world of enchantment and charm. So cute. And then it has a pocket. Oh, and it comes with a charm, I forgot. I didn't know if the A6 ones did, but it comes with a little cat charm. Little cat paperclip. That's so cute. Yeah, I know. I'm really sad that it's not. I'm gonna find a use eventually for an A6, or I'll just have it like, look at my beautiful little A6 journal. And it does come with the two ribbons in the light purple. So it's a really, really beautiful journal. So yeah, I caved and I bought it. So but yeah, maybe one day I'll find a use for it. Otherwise, I can just look at this beautiful box and know that I have it. Sorry, Heidi's playing with a toy next to me. And then the other thing I got, which is a bit more usable, is the stamp collection. So it comes in this beautiful box. Oh, Light Up the Moonlight Magic. That's one of these stamps in here. But it was like a cat and witch mail delivery kind of theme. There was an A5 like normal journal in it, but it was black with just like witchy design. And I really wanted the purple with the cat, so let's take out the stamps, which you can just keep in these boxes. It has a little ribbon, so you can pull them out. And these are the beautiful stamps. And you can see right here why I bought this set. So look at that. I feel like that'd be so fun to like put everywhere. And this is what these stamps looks like. They made them with a purple rubber. So pretty. I'll show you up close what the other ones are. You've got this beautiful frame, books and a candle, this butterfly design, this moon radiating, the little witch going into a book door. That's so cute. Little potion, little witch on the broom. This one's really cool. This is kind of like the design on the black A5 original notebook size. That's what that one is. Then you have the cat stamp. You have a little wax stamp here, a little envelope, and then you have a bigger one here with the line of the cat and the witch, and then Light Up the Moonlight Magic. So yeah, and they all are on the wood block with the purple rubber. So I thought that'd be really fun. I do have an ink pad, which I'll show you. if you're interested in stamping yourself, I bought this one off Amazon, Ranger Archival ink, and this has worked. I bought this in like the start of 2022, maybe the end of 2021, and it's still going strong. So highly recommend these. It's a really good ink. But that is everything I got from Notebook Therapy. I did actually just order I was able to catch and order the 2025 lucky bag. So we're going to haul that, all the beautiful mystery lucky bag items later on when that comes in the mail. All right, next thing I have here is an order from Thumbelina Print, and they are a UK shop, and they have a bunch of journaling and reading journal stickers. So I was really excited for that. So this is just how it came. Well, she's pretty cute. So we have her little card here just about the information. I bought everything off Etsy, which I will link below. Oh, it has a little weekly plan on the back. That's really cute. So you can use that for that. And then we got some freebies here. I got a little November monthly. I think it's a sticker too. Yes. And she's printed the back of her sticker paper. I hadn't noticed that. It says Thumbelina. There's a little sticker of the November font. And then we have a little health and fitness little label. And then over a £25 freebie, I got these doodle icons. Very cute. And then I got a bunch of her journaling kind of stickers. I'm not 100% sure what I'll be using yet, but I'll let you know if I'm going to use one of these. But I kind of just purchased them. So first we have the 20 things I love about myself little page. And as you can see here, it is like a big cutout sticker. So it's still cut out in the shape, and it is on a matte sticker paper. I thought the design was so pretty that you can write all the little things through the clouds to remind you what you love about yourself. So cute. So some of her items you can buy in with color, or you can buy them in black and white, so you can color them yourself. But yeah, I don't know if this only comes in color. I think it does, but I think that's really pretty. Then we have a battle of the books. So, you know, like those book brackets. This one has it all done for you. She does have how to do it explanation here. But obviously you fill in the 12, you do your 12 favorite, how's this one work? Okay. Each time you read a book, write the name into one of the first 8 boxes. So you put in your top 8 boxes. Okay. And once all 8 boxes are filled, you must decide which book you preferred, and you can follow the color lines to see where your answer goes. So, for example, you have book 1 against book 2 because it's a pink line, and then the winner will go to 10. And then 5 and 6, 3 and 4, and 7 and 8. And then carry this through into the chart. So then it'd be 9 and 10, 11 and 12 against each other. Well, there's 13 here as well. I don't know. Or is it you battling all of these against each other? I don't know, but I thought it could be interesting if I could work it out. But that is a battle of the books, and again, this is all cut out separately, so it isn't a big square page. You can like set it up how you want, including with the header. Then I picked up this really big playlist sticker, and again, this is all like properly. This will be an interesting one to play down because I didn't realize those were separate too. But it's kind of fun, like it's a completely like, including this hole here. So you could do like a color background and layer this little iPod on, as you say, or a phone onto the page. But I thought this would be really fun to put in. I'm going to put this in my page soon in my reading journal to mark the new Cadia album that just came out. Oh my god, Heidi's messing with stuff. Yeah, now I've got some quiet. Cadia's new album came out this month, so on the November 1st, so I decided I want to do a full page about the album with my favorite tracks on there, and I bought some Cadia stickers of a Redbubble, so I'm excited to do a little spread for him. And then we have this cute little calendar set for 2025. And these are all just individually cut. And I thought this would be perfect for my reading journal I want to do for next year. I want to do a set of like anticipated releases or dates of reading challenges. So I thought I'd buy these, like, instead of making all the mini calendars myself, I just bought these from her. So I can set up that page and have like a list underneath of the dates. And maybe I could use like a zig color dot marker to make a little mark of like when releases of books come out. Then I bought some of her groups of monthly labels. So this one has a tiny little label. This could also be useful for that release, or I could use it for like stats and other kind of labels, just other spreads in a journal. But I thought these were really pretty. And then I also bought these bigger ones, and these would be perfect to be able to color in still. And then they've got like a little shadow as well as some sparkles. I thought these would be nice for a different option for monthly scripts. At the same time, I also bought these gothic ones. You know, it depends on what kind of like... Sorry, it's a very loud and noisy Saturday today that I'm filming this. This gothic script, sorry, because I thought it depends on the like layout of the spread and what theme I'm doing. So this will definitely be perfect in like September, October, November, spooky months. But we do have all of the months included in that font as well. And again, they are cut out with a white background. I think the clouds are just there to make the sheet look pretty. And then she also has a range of bookshelf stickers if you guys don't want to draw a bookshelf, but you want something that's actually incredibly detailed. It's quite beautiful, the designs. This one is the autumn night one, and I think this one's like the Halloween-y witchy one. And I couldn't decide between, I thought those were both really pretty. My only thing is I wouldn't put them one page next to each other because the window's on the same side. I don't know if that looks weird or not. She has one other design where this window is on this side, which I thought that maybe then they could pair them up, but it was a daytime one and these are both nighttime, so I thought that worked better. But now that I've been planning my 2025 reading journal, which you'll see during Planmas, I might actually put them on different pages. So it'd be like this, and then I turn it the page and this one will be on this side. And I've actually decided I'm going to use these for my TBRs. So one of them is going to be for what I already own on Audible. Like as in, what do I own? I'm going to write them here, and when I read them, I will color them in instead of coloring them in when I, So they're all going to be filled in with the books that I own. One on Audible, one on Kindle, because I have a lot of books like on there that I've never read. Because Locke and I have been collecting books on there without being able to read them, like a physical TBR. And I also have some stuff on my shelves I haven't read, but it's a bit easier for me to track because I don't have so many physical books. But I find figuring out what's on my Audible and what's on my Kindle accounts actually really hard to think about in my brain. Like I need them listed on paper. So that's what I'm going to do. One's going to be Audible, one's going to be Kindle. I'm going to write in all of the, I think they only have like 20 to 25 books each. So it's not going to be, I think I have a bit more books than that on either format. But I'm just going to write as many books as I can that I know I need to like read and that aren't on other TBRs. So I know what's in my collection and what I could pick up. And if I pick up one of the books and read it, I can color it in. But I am going to plan to color in everything else around them so the books will be clear. But this is one big sticker unlike the other ones. So it'll be pretty simple to put down. And then I'll probably just decorate around the edges. Or even just leave as is. I've got my planner here actually. So we could... this is my planning for 2025. See, I'm going to put bookshelf 1 on here. Alright, so it's a little bit smaller, so we could probably fit some decorations. So obviously I'll put a title up here that says like Audible. And then Audible TBR or just Audible. And there's places here. Color it in and it'll look great. So this will also fit Notebook Therapy's original size, which is cool. Because it is slightly smaller. So I think it would fit in there, but I don't think it would fit in an A6. It's kind of like a whole, it's kind of A6 altogether. So I don't know if that would fit in an A6, but unless you trimmed it down, I don't know. But these are really cool. She has a bunch of other designs. She also has like a build your own bookshelf if you don't want these like pre-made ones. But yeah, I thought those would be really fun, and I really liked the way her books looked and the little details on them. And then I picked up this 5 stacked books, and I thought this would actually work in like my monthly pages where I put my TBR of the books I want to read. So I can write them in here and again color them in as I read them to do with the theme. And I thought 5 books is probably the most I would TBR myself for a month, because it depends on the month. Like October I read like 9 books, but I'm not going to read that many books this November kind of thing. So I thought 5 was a good middle ground. Say you read like 2 really big books and then a couple of novellas kind of thing, or a graphic novel, a manga. So yeah, I thought those would be cute on like a monthly spread. And then finally I have her little movie review tickets. So these are individual tickets, and she kind of shows this on her shop, as in you lay them over each other like just on a page and fill it up with like falling movie tickets. And I thought that'd be fun, like every time you watch a movie, you can just fill it in and add the ticket, or I could pre-put it into the page, and then as I watch movies, I can just write them in. I might pre-fill the page with the tickets. But yeah, this looks really cool. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have 13 here, so a pretty good amount, enough for like a movie a month plus an extra. So yeah, I thought that looked really cute. These also come in different colors, but I just picked up like the pink sheet. And some of these, like her bookshelves also come pre-color in. So if you don't want to color these in, they do come in color forms. And yeah, I really liked everything that came. She was actually sold out by the time I went to shop of this sheet, but I asked her about it on her Instagram, and she told me that she restocks on Friday evenings in the UK. So she did restock this generally, and also for me as I requested. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I thought, so maybe shop on like a Saturday when she's got everything in and restocked. But yeah, I really liked everything that I bought, and I plan to buy a couple more things in her shop. But yeah, I really liked what I got so far. And that was a Thumbelina print, linked down below, but they are on Etsy and they are a UK shop. Next, I just have a tiny, tiny order from Planner Choco. I actually just, get this out. I actually just needed to buy a couple things for my organization that you're gonna see in Planners. So I was using her custom mixed scripts that I could just put in myself to put in my organization tabs, and I needed a couple extras, plus I wrote health wrong, so you'll see that in Planners. But yeah, I just picked up those like extra ones to fix it up, and I really needed to buy other things with it. I did get this cute little snowy freebie. So I picked up this berries washi from the Christmas releases so far, because I thought these bows and these like leaf and berries were actually really pretty. So I just got one in silver and one in light gold, just to put into my collection of those colors. So that was a tiny little order from Planner Choco. And now let's get into the big guns. We got a little Caress Press and a bunch of Scribble Prints Co as per usual. So for Caress Press, I just have a little order here, and I got 2 freebies, a little foodie freebie in foil and some Thanksgiving icons there. I'll definitely use like, well, it could be turkey or chicken, and the pie, I think. The pies will be useful. And the lead, just like the super pilgrimy stuff, I probably wouldn't use. But the other stuff I can make use for other things, which is nice. Because of course, no Thanksgiving in Australia or Finland. Then I just picked up 2 more of her Pixie Dust foil bundles in her sparkly champagne gold. This is the same foil as Champagne Lights, and I thought it was so pretty when I just used it recently, so I picked up 2 more. And then I picked up my December kit. And I picked up an old one. This is Evergreen, and I just really like this art. I just really like the green look for Christmas, so I just picked this one up. As you might have, I think I've said previously this month, I completely forgot to buy a November one. So my next order from Caress Press, which is like just been shipped, has January monthly and my November monthly. So I can go back and fill up. I'm not going to film it, but I can go back and fill up my planner for November. But alas, I don't know, my mind just totally tripped. But at least I got December in time, because this is going to be the first day of Planmas, is planning December. So I'm glad I got that in time. And then I picked up the October Mystery Pickle Bowlin', which I completely forgot to buy the bottom washi strip for this. So I guess I have to go back and do that. I should probably write that down as a note to myself. Let me have a look. I'm just gonna write it here on my plans. Caress Press Pickle Bowl Washi Strip. Gonna go pick that up. But I have no idea about pickle bowls or country clubs or anything. So I just bought this for the colors, really. It was bright and pretty. There's like pink tacos, which is fun. I just really love this shade of green. So that's why I picked this up. We have some extra boxes. Yeah, I just thought these colors were really pretty and will be really nice in summer. Just like, I don't know, it's like a cool color set. Like, feels like splash of cold water and lush, like tropical greens, shading you from the sun. That's what these colors make me feel. But as you can see, I forgot to get the bottom washi strip. So I think it'd be good to, you know, it is a nice pattern, but it is a lot to have across the whole bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna go pick up the washi strip, because I probably would use this in my main planner, because I really like the colors and I like the tacos. So yeah, it's cute. And yeah, the colors, children. That's a Simpsons line that I'm obsessed with. But yeah, so that's everything from Caress Press this month. So let's get into Scribble Prints Co. Okay, I don't have this in my usual put together way, so you have to excuse me for this time, but I just don't feel like organizing all these as I usually do today. So you can see I kind of split everything up into different sections. This is what I have to do before I like really organize them. But we're going to go quickly through everything that I got from Scribble Prints Co. until we get to the kits, because we'll be talking about those. But I did get 3 of the doodle collections. I got light tan, turquoise, and red orange. So some nice doodle collections there to have. Freebie wise, I have 2 of Ariana plans. I don't know, I can never remember which ones I get, so maybe I should start marking that down when I do my orders every week, so I can get like more of the colors. But this is Ariana plans, PR freebie, and then we have a whole bunch of reading sticker ones here, so you can see that. And then we also have, well, that's not a freebie. I picked up 2 of the Christmas icons, one in gold and one in champagne lights, because I used up a lot of these for Planmas previously, and these are perfect for marking my Planmas videos, so I picked up some more of those. We have some different foil freebies, including these like little emojis, which are fun. And also the card this month was the Monster Drive-In Theater. Oh, I love this art so much. I know, because I did it, but I always love this like page with the colors as well. So happy to see that. I also got a freebie of this Shimmer Lavender Holo bundle. Always nice to have. And then I got some doodles separately as well. So we've got little syringes. You never know, like flu vaccine and things like that. And then we've got little watering cans. So this is, Andrea asked me like, what could I do to mark Fields of Mystria, which is a farming game. So I gave her some ideas. So we have little watering cans, and like these can be used for other things, which is so great about them. We have like little journals here, which is cute, little monthly calendar. Again, with Fields of Mystria, we've got little cows, because there are cows obviously in the farming game. You can mark other farming games, you can mark actual farming or anything else with these. We got chickens. I think these are my favorite. I love these little chickens. And then we've got little seed packets. Again, just good for gardening. I got these little tweezers. And then I did a big order of all of the like reading stickers because I'm getting low on some of these. So we have the audiobook in the colors. We have the Kindles in the colors. And then we have the Kindles in the classic colorway, which is, white to black. And then we have the audiobooks in the classic as well. So super duper nice. I've got a whole selection of those because I use them every week, like every day, because of my reading. And then I also picked up a bunch of reading journal stickers. So first of all, we've got some deco here. There might be some more mixed in because I haven't actually gone through these. So first of all, we got some Christmassy deco at the top. We've got Spooky Christmas 2 and then Spooky Christmas version 1. We've got Snowman 2, so cute. Snowman 1. Then we have Peppermint, that one's really fun. And then Gingerbread. Now she had a gingerbread previously. So she has 2 sheets of this kind of gingerbread, just to show you the comparison. They don't quite match in color, but you could possibly put these together if you wanted. So you got that gingerbread. We got Christmas 3, so this is like a set. Christmas 2 and Christmas 1. Then we have Christmas treats. I love how there's a big old trifle here. That's so fun. I love trifle a lot for Christmas. We have Christmas pups. Those are cute. We have Christmas lights. We have Christmas delivery 2 and 1. I really like the colors on these ones. Oh, and also this one, Christmas candy 1 and 2. I love the colors of those ones for sure. And then I also picked up some more of the star ratings in version 2 because I use this one a lot. Although she just brought out version 3, which is smaller than this. I definitely bought a few pages of those. And then I picked up a bunch of her monthly calendars. Just depends on what I want to do, but it's a 2-page set like this. And they fit in both the smaller notebook therapy original size, but also A5 and then up, obviously. But these are nice, really big monthlies, so you could put a lot in here, like actual planning. But I feel like if you do those like reading journal progress tracking in your monthly and you read a lot of books, because you put a colorful line for each book that you're reading to track like what days you how long a book took you visually through the month. And you can put all your books in there. There's plenty of space if you're reading a lot of books at the same time in these ones. So I just bought a couple of sets of these because I never know when I might want to use the big monthly. So that's fun. And I like how all of them have like the pretty font for Monday. And then you have like different numbers, but you could also number these yourselves too. Let me just put these over here. And then I picked up her version 3 and 4 of the monthlies of the different fonts, which I thought were pretty, and I really liked the little open star deco in these ones. And she brought out this favorites spelled in the British English spelling of favorites, so thank you so much. I think she said she printed one, which this is probably the one that she printed for me. But yeah, I'm just a big baby about that because in Australia we use British English. Well, it's Australian English and it's about the same as British. So I just like to see my little U in there. So perfect for me. Oh yes, I've got some more deco. I never picked up gummy candy and I saw Domi use this. So bonjour Domi. So I thought one of her pages on her reading journal recently used this sticker page, and I thought it was so cute, so I picked it up. I might get up a second one because it might be good to have as many of the gummies as possible. But I bought a second one of these rainbow crystals because they're just, ugh, they're so pretty. They make me think of Sailor Moon. And then I picked up a second page of these graph circles, version 2, the smaller graphs, for like end of year stats, just to have in case I needed them. And then I picked up a whole many pages of book version 2 because I ran out of those and I needed at least one to finish up October. So I thought I might as well, add to my collection so I don't run out of them again for a while. And then I picked up 2 of these. These are the second page of the book trackers of the original design, and these ones go from 41 to 80. I'm actually currently at book 47. Originally, my Goodreads goal for this year was 40, and I reached that in October, and now I'm 47. And I'm considering I might do 50 next year because I have like manga and graphic novels to read as well, and they're pretty quick. And I read a lot of novellas, actually. I kind of enjoy them. So they're much quicker. So I picked up 2 because I was thinking about doing a second page for this year, but I don't know if I will. So I'll just have an extra lying around. But I think I'm going to do at least 50 for my reading goal next year. And again, true to my reading journal videos, Andrea also made a 2023 page for me, which is perfect. Let me put it into my planner right now. Because I decided I didn't get to do a reading journal for 2023, and I read a lot of books. And I made my own little 3 here, but it looked terrible. So now I could put in, actually I might put in this one so we can get a little extra color on the page. But now I could put this back in. Luckily with removable matte stickers, I was able just to pull that old sticker up. I literally put a 2024 down, cut off the 4, and put it in my own 3. But now I have this, and it's perfect. That's like the only one I needed. Apologies. But it was worth it. I'm also just going to color it in so then we can have it all finished. I just like to use Tombos. Tombos are like my life right now. I'm obsessed. I just ordered a bunch. Well, I ordered 3 more. That means I'm going to have 17 Tombos, and I love them. Aha, now the spread is properly done, and it looks perfect. Yay, thank you, Audrey. But maybe other people wanted a 2023, but here we go. So that is everything I got for the reading journal. So now let's get into these kits. Oh, these are all drawn by me. That's embarrassing, but let's get into them. So first of all, we have, before we get into the Christmas kits, I have Fantasy Fan here. I did the Sci-Fi Fan book collection, and then everyone's like, oh, you should do fantasy too. You should do other book types. So that is what I did. And fantasy one just came out easier for me to like, oh, I do have a different freebie. Apologies, I have Laura Marie Plans one here, which is really cute. Okay, what are we doing here? All right. But I was like, okay, because sci-fi and fantasy are what I love to read the most, so I found them the easiest to draw. So that is what I've done. We have Fantasy Fan. So let's open her up. And I hummed and hawed over including romantasy in it because I don't like romantasy at all. It's just not good fantasy, and I don't like romance. So it's just, but I ended up just including in here, so I'm just gonna have to ignore it when I use these stickers. I did buy 2 sets, and I just love the colorway I picked out. I think it's so pretty. It'd be perfect for like the beginning of spring, but I feel like it still fits in summer, and it also fits in like early autumn too. I love the way the colors came out. I feel like most people chose the white version of the scene. I did do 3 different colorways versions of the 2 scenes. I just had the green bookcase, And then later on I decided to add pink and then white, and I think everyone used the white, even though the green was the default, but it came out really pretty nonetheless. I did like all 3 versions. But yeah, I just try to throw together like what would look good in a fantasy, like themed someone who loves fantasy books. So you got like the little cat dressed as a little dragon. They're really technically bat wings, but I feel like they work for a dragon too. And then you have like the taupe book with like the magical book design. And I did like one of my favorite Narnia book, which is The Magician's Nephew, which is like a prequel. It shows how Narnia is created. I just love it so much. It has some really crazy bits in it. And then we have Shadow and Bone here. And then I had to do like daggers, and we did a little dragon egg as well. And I added also these little bits of vines because I feel like there's sort of a plant feeling to it, like nature with fantasy. Then I saw this setup of like the sprayed edges of books, because a lot of fantasy books get those sprayed edges now. And then someone had like a crown like set up on top of them, so I thought that'd be fun. Sort of fantasy theme there too. And I just did a bunch of different like vine and flower and other intricate designs, as well as this little like sword with the leaves design for the sprayed edges. Then we have the person with their Kindle, and they just obviously have like one of my background patterns to fill in the back of their Kindle, a little flower pop socket. Then I just re-edited the pile of books from the sci-fi section. And I did a bit of a mix here. We've got Robert Jordan's The Eye of the Worlds, the first book of Wheel of Time. We have Ninth Reign by Jen Williams, which is one of my favorite books this year. We have Way of Kings from the first Stormlight Archive book by Brandon Sanderson. We have Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, because I know that's very popular. We have The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I do have this book, but I'm put off reading it because he'll never finish the trilogy, so I don't know. But I've heard it's very good. The Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman. You have Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb, also on my to read next year. We have C.S. Lewis' The Silver Chair. So we have a couple of the better Narnia books, I think. I love The Silver Chair. And then we have the first book of A Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones, because, you know, gotta have one of those. And then we just have the like scene here, but they're watching like a fantasy film. I kind of just did the mountains, and there's some little people down there. Then there's a dragon flying, so it could be like The Hobbit, or it could be any like fantasy thing that might happen. Could also be like on TV, you know, television shows, got Rings of Power and dragon stuff, House of Dragon things. But yeah, just a pretty look, you know, library kind of thing. And then I did an open reading journal because obviously I've gotten more into it since I drew the sci-fi fan one, so I thought we could do a little fantasy themed reading journal, and I put a post-it note that says no buying books on it, which good luck. We got a little one of those like fabric bookmarks that has like a dragon and a crystal dangles on them. You've got like wax making, like seal wax making stuff, so you have the wax stick and like the quill pen and the ink pot. And then I also did a little Hand of the King pin, because I don't know, I was trying to think of more little merch things you could add. And I feel like a lot of merch out there is for Game of Thrones. So we got some of those in there. And then here we have some more stuff. I don't know if everything will be in the boxes, but I guess we could continue on. But I saw this really cute dragon plushie, which apparently is a jelly cat, and I really want one now. They like have a purple one, and I'm dying for it. I don't know what I'd do with it, but oh my god, it's so cute. And then the sci-fi fan had video games, so I added some for this one as well. We've got Dragon Age: The Veilguard that just came out, Baldur's Gate 3, and then Elden Ring. I think all pretty popular. But yeah, we'll continue on. And here we've got a little unicorn bookend, which are just so cute. I also love unicorns a lot. So, and then we just have a 3-book collection of The Lord of the Rings with like the Door of Moria as the side. And I thought it would be really fun to put some patches on this little satchel, so you have like a leaf of Lothlorien from The Lord of the Rings as a little pin. And then these little embroidery patches of stars. I just thought looked pretty. So yeah, in the main book designs is where I kind of threw those other books for people. So Throne of Glass, The Cruel Prince, Fourth Wing. But then we have The Hobbit, my precious Hobbit. Yeah, I'm not going to be reading those ones. I will be honest with you. There's too much epic and high fantasy in the world for me to read. Maybe if it ran out, I'll try it. But, you know. Let me just have some pretty soft patterns. And I actually put together this whole pattern here, which is like a heraldry pattern, and then we have like mythical animals in there. So we have like a really large eagle, we have like a 3-headed dinosaur-y kind of creature, like a hydra. Then you have like a dragon, and we also have a griffin kind of thing in here with the lion's head and the wings and the bird head. So I did like, yeah, 4 different little monsters or mythical beasts in the heraldry, which I thought was really fun. I had a lot of fun making that pattern. It took a while, but I love the way it came out. And then it just has like leaves in the background softly, but I colored in all of the swords and things. I just thought heraldry is what was needed. And then you just have the other scene here with the beautiful Gothic windows and library with the ladder, which I feel like a lot of us would love a ladder in our libraries. So the freebie was the extra skin tones of the Kindle, which I just, yeah, it's actually a pretty feminine set, I guess, but I don't know. I was in the mood for that, for fantasy. Something light and feminine. And then I did pick up 3 hair colorways of the people, just because I thought each one could be like, I really liked this one, blonde, and I liked this person in brown hair, and I liked this person in red hair. So we'll see what I put there. But they also have all different books that they're holding. So she's holding Alana, the First Adventure by Tamara Pierce, which is my childhood this was my Harry Potter, were her tall quartets, Lady Night books, which I loved. Then we have the Fireborn Blade, which is a novella that I loved this year, about dragon hunting. And then we have, that's a Silmarillion, I believe. Did I put it in that? Yes. Yes, it's a Silmarillion. And then we have a Court of Thorns and Roses. And then just behind here, it's actually the Final Empire, the first Mistborn book behind her hand. And then this person's reading The Will of the Many by James Islington. I'm reading both this, but also his previous trilogy I'm going to be reading soon. And then this person is holding The Divine Rivals. So yeah, I thought I'd do a mix of books there. And then I picked up the extra books. So here we have like the pile of Blu-rays, which I did make shorter than the sci-fi one because there weren't as many Blu-rays. Plus a couple of these don't exist. We have The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. We have Dungeons & Dragons, Honor of the Thieves. We have The Last Unicorn. And the 2 that don't exist in here are 2 Amazon Prime TV show series. So we have The Rings of Power Season 1, and we have The Wheel of Time Season 2, actually. They don't actually exist on Blu-ray. They're just on Amazon Prime, but I hope they release them one day because I want them. We have the Warcraft movie. We have Willow, as well as The Princess Bride, so more classic ones. We have Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which is still so good to me. We have The Green Knight, which starring Dev Patel, and one of my favorite films. I love it. And then, of course, the big box at the bottom had to be Lord of the Rings extended editions. And we just have the close-up of the TV, the little jelly cat, and then obviously the gaming items are there as well. So that was, of course, I had to pick those extras up. And I did pick up one of each of the extra colors as well. And then I also picked up the pattern boxes. You can see more of that heraldry pattern here. So happy with that. These are good for quotes. And then I picked up Doodle 1 and Doodle 2, and of course I have 2 kits here, so I picked up one for each. That is Fantasy Fan. I won't go through this one because it is a reformat pop culture kit. But this is Santa Claus that I drew a couple of years now. But yeah, it's for the movie The Santa Claus. And I do love the way this came out. I think Bernard looks super adorable. But I do love the Santa Claus. Definitely one of the ones I read a lot. But you have like all the different references in the film here. I just picked up the doodles. All right, and then here are some new ones. This is the exclusive that I did for SBC this year. So this is Deck the 90s, and she wanted a 90s nostalgia Christmas set. And kind of just do a list of like, I want a kitchen, I want a living room, and then like a TV, and then just 90s feels, some VHSs. And I kind of went nuts. I was thinking a lot about like how Home Alone looked, and just that sort of 90s look where everything's kind of brownish, but then you had like, a lot of Christmas decorations. And the colors I based this off were they're supposed to be colors of Christmas lights. So I feel like the classic nostalgic Christmas lights were all these kind of colors, like with the blue and the pink, but also the red, the green and the yellow. So that's why the colors are like this. They're supposed to be Christmas light colors. Because, I feel like in the 90s we all had rainbow lights on our trees. And then with the tree decoration, I also added some like individual tinsel pieces that were permanently on our Christmas tree. We had a plastic one, and we put those on one year, like the lines of tinsel that fall down, and well, it's impossible to take them off. So our tree just had them forever. So I added that little detail there in the Christmas tree. We have the pile of presents and just the super 90s looking living room. We have the pile of presents in front of the little TV, and I've got the Muppets Christmas Carol going on there. We've also got like a Build-A-Bear in like its little container and umbrella and like fun different Christmas things. We got the fancy cake, which I found as like a vintage cake decorating recipe book. So I thought that'd be fun. Obviously a game that I always wanted as a kid was Operation, and it was too expensive. So I never got Operation, but I always wanted it as a kid. So we got Operation, we got the old-fashioned American cookies. Because of course I had to do some this is mostly probably going to be bought by Americans, so I tried to do that. We got like the can of fake snow, some like hard candies as well. You got the decked out Christmas kitchen there. We got the pile of VHSs, so I tried to stick to earlier, like films from the 90s or earlier. The timeline is probably all over the place, but we have Jingle All the Way, Christmas Story, A Miracle on 34th Street, A Charlie Brown Christmas, Home Alone, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but it's like that's the animated one. It's a Wonderful Life, The Santa Claus, and The Muppets Christmas Carol. And then over here we have an ugly Christmas vest with all of the embroidery on there, which is actually quite beautiful, honestly. And this sort of like old-fashioned vintage Christmas light box with them all piling out of there. So you see all like the deco, we got some more Christmas, and then just the opening wrapping paper so it could be like layered. We got the pile of presents, but then we've also got like a little Barbie doll. I did a couple of, I think I only did one Game Boy game. Or did I do two? I can't remember what I ended up doing. Maybe just one. We got Kirby's Dream Land, because you got like the old Game Boy there. We got the Yak Back as a fun toy. Trying to guess what everything is in the background. We got like a vintagey looking patterns, of course. We got like those over-the-top Christmas wrapping patterns. I had to like delve into that. I got a little reindeer and the candy canes, the baubles. Then here we've got like the Slinky and a big teddy. I love this like, glittery tartan as well. And then we got extra colorways of the Barbies, because I did make sure to have the different skin tones of the Barbies, because they're so pretty. And then I picked up the 2 doodle sheets. And we also have this extra, we had fashion boxes, which I didn't pick up any because I thought I had enough boxes here. But I did do a bunch of 90s looking people. I think the adults were both from like a Sears catalog for 90s Christmas outfits. And then the kids, one of them is sort of like, she has a big box and she's kind of in that 90s kind of pajama dress. And then the kid has got the Super Nintendo across his head. So I thought those were cute and very like 90s. But we've also got the Santa here with the boxes. And you can get these in the 3 different skin color tones as well. But I just picked this up in the lighter tone. We also have like the person putting the fake snow on the windows. That was a big thing for me in the 90s. But I grew up in a place obviously where it's summer in the Christmas. So we're all about the fake snow. And we left that stuff on the windows all year round because who can be bothered cleaning it? And then I thought the perfect other thing would be the little chocolate advent. Thought that'd be fun to try and put it into the set. So I just put together this whole chocolate advent, which was a lot to draw, but I think it turned out really well. So plenty of good Christmas stuff there, and then I did pick up 2 extra colors in case I wanted to put them in here. I don't know what I would replace. Maybe it was like the yellow or red, something like that. But that is the exclusive Christmas set I did for SPC this year. And then I've already hauled my summer Christmas, my hot weather Christmas. So this is my vintage Christmas. And I think Andre called it vintage Noel. So this was my cold weather Christmas set for this year, and I decided to do sort of like traditional but more vintage. So we have like the more muted greens. It's supposed to be mostly green and with a touch of red. The red always makes it in. But yeah, it started off mostly green, but I feel like I needed to add the red to add that pop. So yeah, this is like, I don't know. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to put together. A lot of the stuff is about like letter writing to Santa, and then I built it around from there. But first we have like the little living room with the Christmas tree. I spent a lot of time on Christmas trees this year. I drew like 5 of them. So a lot of Christmas trees this year, but I do think they all turn out really good. Probably my best Christmas trees this year. We've just got a set of baubles, a Christmas present, and the Christmas hat. The hat is just recolored from the summer tropical Christmas set. And then I saw this cute pile of like Christmas books on top of a sled, so I thought that'd be fun. Christmas idea book, fairy and folk tales. And then we have like this candelabra that's the shape of a tree, which I thought would be pretty too. And then I just did some like covered up kids, so you could they're both covered up, so you don't have to pick between the skin tones. I thought that might be easier for shops. But you have 2 little kids holding a tree and some presents out in the snow. Then we have some more of the letter writing things. I was really happy with how this the shadow on this envelope came out, because I felt like it really made it look 3D. And you have a Christmas cracker, a pen for writing a letter to Santa, and then we had like the ultimate book, Tolkien's Letters from Father Christmas, that he always did for his kids, which you can get in a beautiful book. And I believe this Santa Claus, which I based off the actual book, was illustrated by Tolkien, which is really fun. And then just the edge of the pot here for making like a hot cider or a hot toddy, or even just those things like you cook up to make the place smell delicious, like apple and cranberries and cinnamon. And then this is the double box scene, and so I thought I'd do more like, I don't know, classic outdoor scene of like a little house or cottage, and you got like the tree on the sled. I think I like the way it came out. And then you have like the little letters to Santa box and some more wooden toys, which I thought would be fun to do something different with. That's really where the vintage idea came out of, because I didn't have a name for this. It was just Christmas too. And then I also did some gifting as well in here. So it's like gifting and a letter writing. Because I had to do a little baby. I made sure to add a baby to both sets, because I feel like, if you've got the baby in the season, you want to include them. We got a little gift basket here of like wine and cheese, which I thought was fun and, classy. We got some old-fashioned papers. This one really makes me think of Home Alone. And then we got like a little holly paper, which which I was really happy with. It's simple. And then we have some more food gifts here. So you've got like the, it's like a cranberry cake or loaf, and you got some fudge, which delicious. I love it. I love how like you only really get a peek of the gifts, the gift boxes, because I did do 3 little gift boxes. They're just tucked away, but there you go. You can see them full here in the deco. I just did them in the one colorway each, and I thought they looked so pretty. So that was the main vintage Noel set, and the freebie were the different babies. Yeah, definitely one of my cutest babies, I think. Just love how they have a big present in front of them. And then I did pick up the people in the brown hair. I thought this is actually one of my best male people. And they got like that, what is it? Is it Ralph Lauren? I can't remember. Hilfiger? I don't know. One of those brands is like teddy bear sweaters, so I really wanted to do one. So I did this one here, but yeah, I feel like this is one of my best male forward people that I've drawn. And I really, I like the sheerness of this top. I kind of layered in some colors, so the top looks more sheer, and I think that looks so pretty. And then we just had the hands writing a letter to Santa. Maybe they're writing to Santa or they're helping a child write to Santa. I thought that'd be nice. And then I just got the 2 doodles. Oh, and that's everything except for the November mystery. So let's do the last thing of the haul. So the last item here is November mystery, and this is Adventure Awaits. And because I'd been doing some travel sets, which are continuing very soon, I just have been bogged down by the holidays, you know. So travel sets will continue very soon. But because I've been doing that, Andrew was like, I want to do like a preparing to travel. So this is when you're like, maybe you're planning and booking the trip, or this is the week before you leave, so you're packing. Either way, it works. And we have this in the blue colorway. And I wanted to keep it, I wanted to do some different things with the scenes to make them a little bit more simplified. And I didn't do a double box scene this time. I just thought I'd do a few different full box scenes that she could play with. So yeah, and then obviously a bunch of items. So because we have the book, we have a whole bunch of the stack of books of Lonely Planet guides for different countries and continents. We have like packing up the little things. You have a passport, you have like a jewelry holder, medications, makeup. Then we have like the hand packing some things away. We have like the suitcase with the outfit and sunglasses and a packing list down here. This is one of the main scenes, which is like the closet. So, you know, you're going to go through your closet and see what you're going to pack up. I love the way this book came out. I did like this iPad with the attachable keyboard and mouse, and I love the way she's set it up with the traveling journal, and you got the Polaroid and pictures. This could also be post-trip. You could use this after you come back, so you're unpacking and unwinding, you could be doing some journaling as well. You have the person here doing some planning, and then also the little outfit. And I did do, they're here, we've got like a cold weather outfit, so the jean jacket, boots and jeans and top, and then you have a warm weather outfit where you've got like a little tank top and shorts and a little blazer, because you could use this for any season really. And you just have like the neutrals with the blue here, and I like how she added in all these sparkles as well with the deco. I kind of love that. It'd be cool if she added those to the kits in the future. It's probably annoying, but I think that looks really pretty to have the sparkles there. And then here you have the warm weather outfit, so you could like, depending on the time of the year, you could use either one. And then you have the hand, and they're holding up, they're booking hotels or checking their hotel information. You just have the open backpack with the laptop, and you have the headphones in there and everything. So fun. It was definitely different to like, okay, what needs to be in a prepping for travel? But I wanted to make it kind of neutral looking, so it's easier to use at any season, but also for any kind of trip. And then you also have a whole bunch of full box people here as well, so you had a whole bunch of scenes. So technically I did 6 scenes for this set, which is why I didn't do a double box scene. I thought, you know, we have a bit more options here. And of course, you can get the different skin tones of these people in the extras at the SBC shop for the rest of November. But I thought it was fun, like this person's like, I'm all packed and I'm waiting and I'm ready to go. Because someone like with their phone and coffee planning out their trip. And then this person also could be planning, but they could also be memory planning, which I think is fun. So this would work for both times, like anything around the trip, I think this works for. And then what we got for foil wise was a gold pixie dust kit. Super fine. Also just great for the collection, as well as these gold traveling scripts, which works perfectly. But that is the November mystery, and that is everything for this haul. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Look at this mess I'm surrounded by. But yeah, don't forget to give big thumbs up if you enjoyed this haul. We're also going to have my December kit lineup after this, and then no more other videos until Planmas, because that begins on December 1st. And I will have videos every day through Christmas, and then probably some extra videos afterwards, because I have some things. We're going to have like extra stuff, like plan with me. And I also am going to be opening this advent calendar during Christmas, so I'm going to film that, and it'll come up after Planmas finishes. So actually there's going to be even more than 25 videos in December, but I think it's going to be real fun. Don't forget to subscribe so you can check in every day with a new video. Some of them are long, some of them are short, so you have a good mix to watch during the December month. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.